Bro, I was 13. I should not have been there. Wait, that kind of sounds like a Me Too story.
It's not, I swear.
When I was 13, I got embarrassed, humbled, whatever you want to call it. I was 13 and I was kicking it with like older people that were like 16, 17. See, and that's still bad because you're supposed to be 18 to get into this club. That's crazy. And so I was 13 and I got in. Like before that, we were all hanging out at the parks, aka our little spot. And so at this point, I still didn't drink because I was an athlete, as y'all can tell. I didn't drink, but everyone else was drinking. They were drinking, smoking, whatever, the usual shit that you probably do as a 16-year-old. It ain't that crazy, don't do that though. It was like 6 of us or whatever, but I had like a friend in particular that I would always kick it with. Like he would never go out or nothing because he wasn't like super social. He was just like social within our group. Y'all know those type of friends? Like those are like the coolest type of friends because you're like, I don't know, it feels like more, yeah, you know what I mean? Everyone was like, hey, we're finna go hit up the club, blah, blah, yada, yada. And my friend, like, that never likes to go out, he was like, all right, bet. And I was like, what? That's crazy. He's like 3 years older than me. So I was like, yo, that's crazy. Now I gotta go home because I can't get in. And they were like, what you mean? You know who we are? We'll get you in type shit. And
Whole time they're just regular schmegular people.
but I was 13, they were 16, and so I was like, oh, I believe them. I know who they are. They're gonna get me in. Whatever. We pull up to the spot. They were like, hey, so you're gonna have to get in the middle of all of us and just say what we say, all right? And so each one is going by, and they're like asking them for their ID, and they're not saying, but they're still getting through, even though they don't got one, right? Because I especially don't got one because I'm 13, but they're like 16, 17, but they look older type shit. Boom, boom, they're getting through, they're getting pat down, then they're going inside. So I'm like the third one that gets to the front of the line or whatever. So the lady asked me for my ID, and I'm just like, oh, I don't got one, this, that. I just got here from Mexico, and boy, that's a little thing of uno type shit, because like, it's a little Spanish club, so I'm like talking in Spanish. I don't know. In my head, I was like, if I talk in Spanish to this lady, she's gonna believe me more since I just got from Mexico. You know what I mean? It makes sense to me. So she's like, no, you can't get in, blah, blah, since you don't got your ID. And then like all my friends are like, nah, let him in, or else we're gonna leave. And I'm pretty sure she really didn't go for it. She just had to act like she cared. And she was like, this is the one time that we're gonna let you in. Next time, we're not gonna let you in with no identification or whatever. So she lets me in. And we finally made it inside, and this is where the embarrassing thing happens, man. All my friends are older, so they already know they've been here type shit. And so they just walk in, popping their heads to the music type shit, just walking in. Cool dudes, man. P-Toss, cool dudes, man. But me, this is my first time here. I'm walking in like this. I'm walking in all smiley, like I'm looking like a little kid at a field trip, bro. So now it's been like 15, 20 minutes. We just been listening to music, just nodding our heads type shit, And I'm thinking, yo, this is my first time here. I'm trying to get some action. I'm trying to get some motion popping or something. So I'm like, next song, I'm finna go dance. So the next song that they played was that speaker knocker song, where I go like bounce that, or something like that. Throwing money, bouncing booty. So I was like, all right, yeah, this is perfect. This is what I wanted. That way I can go at it. The humbling part's coming, I promise. Everyone's having a good time. They like, so they're doing all that, whatever. So I'm like seeing a whole bunch of people that just standing around. I'm like, they're lames. They don't know what they're doing. And so I'm walking up. I start walking up to like every girl that I see. And I'm like, hey, you trying to twerk? Hey, you trying to twerk? Hey, you trying to twerk? And they keep saying no. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Ain't nobody here to have fun type shit. But, I'm just walking up to these random ass girls and they're saying, hey, you trying to twerk? Not even have no conversation, not not trying to like smooth my way into it, you know what I mean? I'm 13. I don't know shit. And so basically I just keep getting rejected. I'm like, yo, this is lame. Why y'all coming out here then? So I finally make it to like the 75th girl, and I'm like, hey, you trying to twerk? And she was walking, so she like turns like this, and she's like, yeah, I am. But now with you, like she ain't have to do me like that. That's fucked up. Damn. I think it's because I was 13, but that shit hurt my feelings. And I saw that my friend from earlier that I told y'all about didn't really like that scene type shit. He just standing around looking, and so I walk back over there, walk of shame. I'm like, oh, you having fun? He's like, no. I'm like, me either. And then we did that little thing, you know what I mean? It'd be a shame if we left, huh? Sure would, huh? Without telling anyone. We left, but before that, we had to embarrass ourselves one more time, and we ended up bumping into some, like, girl. She looked like she was 37. But anyways, we bump into them, and then her big-ass boyfriend, he's like, hey, what y'all want? Y'all want a problem? And we're like, hell no, and we took off. But yeah, so we got in his car, we went back home, watched the movie, and we chilled. That's about it. So if you like this story time, like, share, follow. Peace.
I'm riding that spaceship. They hoe, they want my pole. They hoe on the other dick. This bitch want young cat.